Hello everybody, this is Ochu. Just wanted to make a short video. Does anyone know what it means when perps do the thumbs up? That's a hand signal that I get pretty often. I also noticed that some law enforcement do that as well. Sometimes it's just a single hand thumbs up, or sometimes they'll do both hands thumbs up. I looked up Masonic hand signals. I didn't see anything in reference to that. I know before I knew anything about gang stalking or realized that I was being gang stalked, whenever I got a thumbs up, I always looked at it like, okay, that means, like someone giving their approval. So, but when perps do it, it could mean something totally different. So if there's anybody out there with any knowledge in reference to that, of what that could mean, I'd highly appreciate that information. I had 3 encounters with law enforcement today. And I don't want to say not all law enforcement are bad. They're actually law enforcement that know what's going on. They actually look out for you. They look out for TIs. So I've had some encounters with some really good, nice law enforcement officers. And that was the case today when I interacted with the 3 of them. It was one this morning, one this afternoon, and one this evening. So the first encounter, I was driving. I got pulled over. There were some issues with my tag, so I'm not just going to say, oh, they're pulling me over to harass me for no reason. I had some issues with my tags and whatnot. And he was real cool. He gave me a break. He let me know that he's not in the business of kicking people when they're down. And, he just gave me a warning and just told me to get it taken care of. So I was like, all right, cool. He let me go. Second encounter, I was parked at this location that I'm at right now. When he pulls up, he was also a very, very nice officer. He initially told me he was doing a welfare check because he saw that my doors were open in my vehicle. The reason why I had my doors open is because it's very hot. So I gotta have some cross ventilation going on. So anyways, that alerted him to do a welfare check, and I informed him that I was fine. He asked me if I needed anything, if there's anything he could do for me. I told him no, I'm just sitting here, to myself, just minding my own business. He then went on to say that I was on private property, but he didn't see any issues with me being out here, being that I wasn't causing any problems or trouble. But he said if someone does call and say, hey, that's their property, then, obviously I would have to leave. So I was like, okay, cool. I appreciate that. So he leaves. And then after the encounter with that officer, that's when I had the encounter with the perp in the white vehicle. I think it was a white Chrysler 300 or something like that. I posted the video of that on my channel. So this white vehicle pulls up behind me, and I hear a voice. I'm sitting in my vehicle when they pull up behind me, by the way. I hear a voice, and he says, hey. Well, first he blows his horn, and he's like, hey. So I get out my car. I have my phone in my hand recording. He's like, are you okay? Are you all right? All like sarcastic and stuff. So I just look at him stupid. I immediately identify that they're perps. They have this kind of decrepit, degenerative look about them. It's kind of like inbred kind of look to them. There was a dude driving. It was like some girl, I guess his girlfriend. She looked like she was on crack or something. I don't know, high on drugs or something. But anyways, so I just looked at him. I didn't respond. I didn't say anything to him. I kind of snapped my head to the side and sat back in my vehicle. I had like a little smirk on my face, and just kind of shook my head. So I guess they got pissed off and they started cussing me out. So when the guy starts cussing me out, I get out the car again. And that's when he speeds off. So after that happened, 20 minutes later after that happened, law enforcement shows up again. It was a female officer. Once again, she saw that my doors were open. She wanted to do a welfare check. I told her I was fine, just kind of hanging out or whatever. And she informed me that I was on public property and I was totally fine to be here. She said she didn't mind me being out here. So I was like, all right, cool. So I didn't record that. I wish I had my recorder out, but I felt like, okay, I was having good encounters with law enforcement. Let me not really, because I know they really don't like being on camera. They may say that while they're on camera that, oh, they don't care about you recording, but if I was a cop or a security officer or something like that, somebody's recording me, I would kind of like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But anyways, she was real cool. I kind of gave her a gist of the harassment that I've been receiving, showed her a few videos in my cell phone. She had never heard anything of that before, so she couldn't really give me any information, or maybe she did know, but she just couldn't tell me. But nevertheless, she was really nice and cool. She was actually really cute. But yeah, she let me be. And what else? That's about it. Still living in my vehicle, and I'm fine with that. You know, it's a temporary situation. It's nothing that can't get better over time. But I hope you guys are doing well, and you guys hang in there and stay strong. And just know that we are going to have our revenge. The Most High is going to avenge us all. They're going to get exactly what's coming to them. So just try to be wise as a serpent and gentle as a dove, and just endure until the end. That's all we can do, because ultimately we can't save ourselves. No matter how much power we might think we have, ultimately there's going to have to be divine intervention to deal with this kind of stuff, because I can't fight everybody. I can't do it. You know what I mean? You're going to lose. But if you have the Most High on your side and you handle situations in accordance to his will, you will overcome and prevail, and he will have favor over you. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, you guys just be strong. Talk to y'all later. Bye.